Hi again, everyone. Brian Rhodes here. Well, we're moving along pretty quickly now as we're putting together the people and schedule for our dramatic short film, The Order of Things to Come. As you know, we hired a producer about a week ago. Her name is Laura. I introduced her to you in an earlier blog or vlog. And it's so nice having a producer on board. It certainly saves us a lot of work and makes it so much easier on us, especially when you have a good producer. Just so that you're clear, a producer is really the boss. The sergeant major, shall we say, prior to actual shooting. When we're shooting, the director's in charge of the set, right? The producer's work, for the most part, is done before shooting. A role in pre-production, which is what we're in now, is the producer's area to operate in. I would say 90% of it anyways. And just so you're clear, the producer is involved in bringing people, crew into the project, people like set director, I'm going to introduce you to today, and special effects. Again, I'm going to introduce our special effects director today in this blog, as well as arranging for accommodation, transportation, making sure we've got a proper lighting package, making sure that we've got all that we need for post-production, location. All of that stuff is in the realm of the producer's responsibilities. So what is really important is that in pre-production, or even before pre-production, is that we give as much latitude as possible to the producer. The producer's job is to find the best equipment, people available that we can most afford. It's as simple as that. And the same when it comes to location and so on. So it's a tough job, and the key is, as I say, not to second guess them. You've got to give them their head. Let them do the job that they've been hired to do. They know more than anyone that the proof will be in the pudding. They know more than anyone wants to see a terrific film result from this. So they're going to put tremendous effort as a producer into pulling this together, okay? That's the role that Laura has, and that's the role we turned over to her. Now, she may ask us advice, seek our help, meaning myself maybe. Keep in mind, my role in this is really as executive producer, which helps put the money together, and as actor, right? The other principal in this case is Tavit Malekian. Now, Tavit is the director, right? And I've introduced him to you. He's also being an executive producer and, of course, director. So we do have multiple roles here. So obviously Laura is going to ask us or consult with us wherever she feels that we can help her. But beyond that, it's her job to get everything together so we can shoot. And I believe Laura was suggesting to me that the shoot date is maybe February 11th, Sunday. Now, it's going to be probably a late Saturday night, like maybe around 12 o'clock midnight, probably right through until 12 o'clock or maybe later, depending upon if our location is open and at what time. So it's a bar, as I told you. We couldn't arrange for a bar before Christmas, but bars are are not very busy at this point, and so it's pretty easy for us to get the location that we want now. That's Laura's responsibility. I've not heard about that, but she is certainly obviously working towards that. So it's going to be a Sunday shoot. Now, that's not unusual in the film industry at all. And you often have shoots that are restricted by way of location. So I'll be going down to Montreal probably 3 days before, and maybe coming back to Toronto the next day. In fact, Laura asked me that question today and asked me where I wanted to stay. So when I was in Montreal. So that's the type of job that a producer has to do, okay? Now, what I want to do today is introduce you to a set director, Rachel Quintero Theia. I think I'm saying that right. I haven't talked to Rachel yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that very soon. Rachel is our set director. And what I've done is I've attached in this vlog the link to her IMBD. Take a look. You know, you'll see the types of films that she's worked on and the demands that are there as far as set direction is concerned. Laura speaks very highly of her, and that's perfect for me. We also want to introduce to you Michelle Mera. Michelle is special effects. That's a toughie sometimes, right? It not only involves possibly things like CGI, etc. Obviously, we hear about that, but it also involves such things as the blood and gore, which we're going to have some of in this film, because as I think I alluded to, I kind of take a knife to somebody's throat. I don't often get to play the bad guy. I guess I just don't look like a bad guy. So I'm really looking forward to this, to say the least. So I've attached here a couple of images of previous work that Laura's done to give you an indication of the blood and gore that we're looking for. And also I've attached her IMBD as well, link. So listen, please take a look. Go to the links, check them out, and I think that's about it for now, and I'll look forward to speaking with you again very soon. Until then, you take care.